Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
I would. Shizune wags a finger, preemptively indicating that she wouldn't be answering such a question anyway. But she reaches for her glasses, and but doesn't seem to realize how far she managed to inch away from it all from it all this time. To prevent herself from tipping over clumsily, Suzune tries to grab onto me and ends up pulling me on top of her. Ooh, oh, oh, eh, eh, ew, eh, ew, ew. Sha la 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 la, it's okay. The kiss the girl, la la. Anyway, as I lean over her, I feel the heat come off her body, and I realize how close we are. I can hear her soft breathing and the slight rustling of her clothes as she momentarily fidgets about. A blush starts to creep into her cheeks, but her eyes stare straight into mine, dark and unblinking. She. It's the same look from the first night I saw her, piercing and devoid of any clear emotions, just waiting to see what will happen next. Like the eyes of a cat. It makes me feel uncomfortable being looked at in such a way. This is the first time I've been so close to her for the extended period of time. And the mood is different now. The situation now isn't the same as a passing touching of hands or her and Misha's usual games. Misha's fingers weave together tentatively, but she makes no move to sign. The look in her eyes isn't just nothing like I had thought. It's more like accept like expectation. I wonder if maybe I've been following the string of her expectations this entire time. Well, that's over. I feel her grabbing me by the shoulders and then gently but firmly pushing me off of her. I roll sideways onto the soft couch and pull myself into a sitting position, less than a foot from her. The way I feel, she might as well have thrown me 10 yards. When I think about it, this is perhaps one of the biggest drawbacks to sign language. Tsune said that the fact that you have to sign your words out with your hands means you have no time to reflect on what to say before it. But on the other hand, it means that you would normally just be an awkward silence becomes an insurmountable wall. I just blurt out something, anything to try to spell the tension. I'm feeling right now if I could, but I can't. Ordinarily, I think that what would be normal. Excuse me. Ordinarily, I think that would be normal to apologize and maybe leave, but right now, I wonder if that is even applicable. I can't get past how guilty such an action would seem. like I were to just slinking away. Of course, it's not like I can just play it off like nothing happened either. That would just be insulting to both of us. So, as much as I don't want to apologize so quickly I forgot to sign it. Then I go back to my room. Yeah. Sighing, I let myself fall backwards into bed. I wish I could just go to sleep right now, but I feel wide awake. Wait, what? What? She just closed the door? Ooh, okay. Okay, I see your game. I sit up when I hear the door closing, and I open my eyes to see Shizune sitting in the chair in front of me. Ellipses? She asks a question that goes right over my head due to my surprise. It's not a feeling I'm good at concealing, and I don't think it's what she intended. Whatever she was saying, she backs off and doesn't attempt to sign again for a while. This is the first time I've been in your room. Shizune tenses her fingers and puts an exaggerated attempt on herself, looking embarrassed and modest at the thought. I can't appreciate the joke, just the fact that she's here has me feeling a bit scattered. Very funny. This isn't my room, it's your guest room. Besides, you and me should barge into my room once before. It seems as if she expects me to say more. I remember feeling very panicked when they burst into my room, afraid of what conclusions they would jump to seeing the wall of pills lining the place. I don't think that Shizune remembers though. It made you nervous. The way she says it so factually stings me. A lot of things make me nervous. Okay. You're one of them. Damn! You're one of them. Dude. You know, question mark? Okay. Because you're over eager to always get people involved in whatever you're doing. Whether it's joining the student council or taking a break, whether they want to or not. Ellipses? Ellipses. She signs almost at a crawl, her hands pausing mid-sentence. Far too much, causing the words to separate, formless before I can even begin to try to understand them. I try not to let on that in the case. Wait, yeah. It seems to work, but she looks a little sad, and I regret that I have nothing to say to snap her from the strangely wistful and distant expression she is wearing. All I can do is wait for her to come out of it. You're right. I want to drag everyone into my life. But lately, I'm no longer sure if it's the right thing to do. Dude, that face I've never... That's sad. That's sad. Shizune? Oh. Oh, girl, don't be sad. I enjoyed you taking me to your favorite restaurant the other night.
It's not that it was my favorite restaurant. I have others I like. I might even be able to rank them by number.
Really?
This chair is so hard. I want to sit on the bed.
Motioning to her, go ahead. I wait for her to get off the chair and take her place when she does. Though I didn't intend for it to be, she finds it amusing.
Close your eyes.
Why?
It's a surprise.
Uh, is it candy? Surprise better be candy, or I'll be disappointed. She's like she has like one of those gum jawbreakers from Ed and Eddie. Just like,
I got you something from the candy store.
anyway, you wouldn't really actually be able to say that, but anyway, I decide to humor her and close them. I can feel her leaning over me. Suddenly, something soft and moist touches my lips. Oh yeah, buddy. Mmm, yeah. My body tenses up in surprise. Fortunately, not as awkward a reaction as I could have made. It was just a quick peck, and I almost think that's the end of it. But then she kisses me again. Ooh, ooh, more deeply this time. Her hands slide into my shoulders, up my neck, then back down again, then I cross my shoulders and down my arms. I can feel her weight of her body on my legs, and the and the eroticism of the situation isn't lost on me. At this point, I'm I'm ready to try and open my eyes, just a crack, but as if I if expected it as if expecting it, she puts her fingers on my eyelids. Seconds later, something ties my hands together at the wrist, and I panic, not knowing what to make of this. My first thought is to ask Shizune what she's thinking. Then, though she can't hear me, I'm sure she gets the gist of it. Oh dear God. Are you being kidnapped? This is not a jawbreaker. Anyway, she wouldn't let go of my hands, tracing her fingers all over them, from the lines of my palms over my knuckles to my wrists. What? Oh, oh boy. Well, this is mm. Yay, 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 yay. Hey, 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 what are you doing? What's this? Of course, my hands tied behind my back. I might as well be gagged. Kinky. A part of me can't help but to think this is what she intended. Oh, look at that freaking mischievous face. As if reading my thoughts, a mischievous mischievous expression lights up her face. But her blushing doesn't fade. In the fact, it only deepens when our eyes meet. Embarrassed, she leans deeper into my particular embrace, hiding her face by burying it into my shoulders and neck. Her hair soft and tickles me, and I let out a laugh knowing that she won't hear me, wouldn't be, wouldn't be offended. Shizune leans downwards. Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to take a moment to express right here. She wants the D. And so, she indeed received a D, and a lot more. And the sensation of her skin rubbing against mine, I tense up and fire off and oh no! Oh boy. well, well, well. The following years will be interesting. A fleeting feeling of power and flight. Afterwards, I listen to the sound of my heartbeat slowing down until it reaches its normal rhythm. I listen to the sound of Shizune's breathing as if it does the same. Her glasses are slightly askew, and this is the first time she isn't messing around with them in some way. I want to straighten them for her, but the second I try, I'm reminded that I can't. Shizune seems to have forgotten it as well. Well, instead of getting up, she presses herself against me in the chair and extends her reach, and it's almost as if this position she can think to untie me. My hands from that is what I think as if I feel her unbinding my wrists. However, she doesn't get off me. Her fingertips gently stroke against mine, occasionally bending inwards to run over my palms. It's funny, but I feel more connected to Shizune through the simple act than before. Shizune stays pressed against me like this for some time. It's a little uncomfortable, but it makes me feel happy, as if I could stay like this for hours. Ooh, and that, and that is where we'll end it for today. If you guys enjoyed the intense feels, especially in this session, like we went from like a boatload of jerk to it's out getting finally, reaching the next level with Shizune. That's a lot of stuff going on here. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this whole videos, don't be afraid to like them. Go ahead and like and share, and also subscribe if you enjoyed me and my commentary. Also follow me on Twitter at Solstice. Alright guys, see you next time, and like always, have a nice time. Later.